Meteorologist Reese Cole out at Frederick Meyer Gardens in the Japanese garden alongside the lead horticulturist here, Ethan. Ethan, thanks for having us here today.
Absolutely.
And we'd love to hear more about the cherry blossoms, one of the hot commodities to see here in the springtime, especially as we get into some warmer weather. What can you tell us about the Japanese garden here and the cherry blossoms?
Yeah, so kind of, even closer to spring, the cherry trees are definitely waking up. A bit more delayed from last year, but as we're kind of approaching Easter here, I think we'll probably see some flowers come the 19th and 20th of April. And then very much moving on into next week, we'll be probably seeing peak bloom.
So you said the cherry blossoms are going to see peak bloom around April 19th or 20th. Are we already beginning to see some signs of blooming in other trees or plants?
Yeah, definitely. So there's some indicating signs that we always look for as the buds kind of develop and open up. Right now we're approaching that stage 4 out of stage 5 of blossom development. So as we're seeing some warmer days ahead, we'll definitely start to moving into that bloom window. You can see we have some trees in the surrounding area that are definitely starting to be a bit further along in their blossoms and flowers. So those are usually a good indicator of what we'll see in the cherry tree promenade as well.
So do we have some behind us that are starting to show that signs of blooming? Can we go look at them?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So it looked like a few of these are starting to show some color, especially with some sunshine.
Yeah, so these 3 trees right across from the cherry tree promenade, they're a different variety of tree called Okame cherry, and they usually bloom about a week to 2 weeks before our Yoshi.
One of the most popular ones, and then this is that good sign of what's to come for us here at the Meyer Gardens.
Yeah, kind of coming in the front entrance, you walk past the English perennial garden, and we have another variety of tree called Accolade cherry, and those are also an early bloomer. So those are just starting to show those hints of flowers as well.
Okay, and how many of the cherry blossoms trees do you have here at the gardens?
In the cherry tree promenade itself, it's a little more than 50, which, all together in a composition really create quite a spectacle.
Okay, and so it doesn't have a lot to show currently, but this is going to be one of the most beautiful walks in the coming weeks as things begin to bloom.
Exactly, yep, yeah. So kind of as we walk up the pathway here to the grass area, we'll start to see some more hints of flowers developing, and then kind of a grand composition of many trees at the end.
Okay. Any other advice, tips within the cherry tree realm or the Japanese garden in general as people get out to Meyer Gardens this spring?
Yeah, I mean, it's always, we always try to encourage people to enjoy it as best they can and be respectful of those around them. And always go back to our website for more updates. We have a new tab on our website that kind of indicates when blossoms are developing and
things are blooming across.
Yep, we've been updating it pretty regularly, and you can kind of see a more succinct timeline for when things will be there.
Okay, that's great, Ethan. Thank you so much. Well, here at the Meyer Gardens, Japanese garden getting ready. Cherry blossoms again, just about a week away from getting that bloom, and as warmer weather moves into the end of April and beginning of in Grand Rapids, meteorologist Reese Cole, Fox 17 News.